1 mile in front of them for race number 5. Fire Dancer goes in, Stall Handler clears away, was set to go. They're off. Away they go for the ApolloBet Cashback if second handicap stakes. First week, maybe just a little bit slow to go. They settle down early doors. Good start, Rainbow Rebel towards the inside. She's Electric, got a decent start as well. Jordan James behind them sits pretty deep on the track. New Abbey Angel is sitting towards the inside. Between horses is Quote Line Direct. A couple of lengths to Fire Dancer, who races second last, and 2 more to First Wheat in the rear of the 7-runner field. Through the first couple of furlongs they go, and they start the right-handed swing to come back down the hill. She's Electric has been sent on by Philip Makin, leads up by a length to the mauve jacket with a black cap of Rainbow Rebel racing second. Quote Line Direct in the pale blue is next in the field, followed by Jordan James in the red with the white sleeves and black armlets racing deep. Fire Dancer next, tucked in New Abbey Angel, I should say, next in the yellow jacket, the grey horse in the cheek pieces, then Fire Dancer, and the overall back marker is First Wheat. So racing back down towards the foot of the hill, swinging right-handed to come back inside the final 3, and Quote Line Direct tries to move up alongside She's Electric. Right behind them, Rainbow Rebels travelling pretty well. Deeper out on the track, Jordan James, New Abbey Angel, the grey, trying to pick up, then Fire Dancer, and First Wheat still at the back. Up the hill they come inside the final 2. She's Electric's left a little gap on the inside, and Rainbow Rebels pouncing through that. Jordan James kept going 3 deep. Behind that one out wide, Fire Dancer trying to finish off in the green armlets, but they're inside the final furlong now, and it's Rainbow Rebel in front, kicking on for Joe Fanning by 2 to 3 lengths. Jordan James is giving chase, but it's to no avail, because Rainbow Rebel's scorching up towards the line, and Rainbow Rebel's gone on to win to Jordan James in second, Fire Dancer third, and New Abbey Angel was fourth.
The Rainbow Rebel has won here and denied a minor gamble on the Brian Nelson trained Jordan James, who's in second place. Joe Fanning winning for Mark Johnson. It all opened up beautifully down on the inside, having travelled well and briefly looked like he was going to get some trouble.
Yeah, horse making its seasonal return as well. 295 days off the track. You wondered why it had been off. Unusual for a Johnson horse to be out for that amount of time and not making its reappearance until this point of the season. So you've got to assume that there's been a setback there along the way, but he's come back with a win. He was pretty consistent last year without getting his head in front, and this is a first win. Right up there from an early stage, but did surrender the lead before getting up the inside and winning tidily enough, really.
Yeah, New Abbey Angel pulled a bit hard, the grey horse in the cheek pieces.
Yeah,
quite well back, but far too keen.
Yeah, but then that's often the way with him. He is just an awkward type of horse. He's often keen. He carries his head a bit awkward under pressure. I thought that for a while Fire Dancer was going to come through with a run down the outside. He's at the back of the field at the moment, and looks as though he was going to challenge up the centre of the track, but he was never able to lay a glove on the winner, who moved really sweetly through the race. Quote Line Direct sort of got to the front, but was weakening when getting hampered, and I think part of the reason that he got hampered was that he was just losing his pitch anyway. You'll see it close up in front of him in a minute, and he just loses position a little bit more. But even here, the reason that he meets that little bit of trouble and short of room slightly is because he's not taking the gap, he's not holding his spot.
Yeah, the runner-up was under pressure a long way out, but he kept responding, didn't he, to his credit?
Yeah, he keeps on finding. You can see that awkward head carriage in behind of New Abbey Angel. I think he's one to have reservations about. Keith Dalglish might well get him to win at some point, but I don't think he's one for short prices, really. As for the winner, well, Unexposed Horse has won this fairly well from a well-backed one. I don't think there's much depth to this race. It's a pretty weak affair, but the winner has won that pretty easily. They might look to have him out fairly sharpish if they can. Not sure if there's any entries stacked up for him or not. I'll have a quick check.
Johnson will be happy to run him again fairly rapidly, I thought.
Yeah. Internet's not the quickest, so here we go. No, he's got no entries.
No entries at the moment. Well, so he's won it quite tidily under Joe Fanning, and beating Jordan James into second place. Third or so was Fire Dancer, Richard Fry's horse. This horse has been running well today. Rainbow Rebel 4 to 1, Jordan James 8 to 1, New Abbey Angel the favourite was 4th and 7th round. Let's check the time. 1:39.59, 1.39 outside standard. That one standout time, Hidden Rebel.
Fergus Sweeney and Sid Ocean to victory. There was a steward's inquiry klaxon that sounded as you were making your way into the winner's enclosure. It has since been announced that that doesn't affect you. Did you have concerns? Did you sort of go, is that about me?
No, I didn't actually, but the owner did. So I said, I told you, Max, it wasn't me. But
I love this horse. He's such a tough horse, isn't he?
you know, I said we were unlucky at Goodwood. You know, it was circumstances more than anything. There was a full start.
Can do that track, can't it?
We had a lovely sit first time off. The starter called us back, and he just didn't jump from a stance start. Found myself further back than I wanted to be, and I didn't get the splits, and I finished like a train. He was unlucky.
Talk us through today. Were you happy with how it was unfolding today?
Yeah, I had a tricky draw to overcome, but I was happy enough after 2-3 furlongs that I was in a good sit. He's made up his ground nicely, and when he's got upside the second horse, he's just, he thought he's done enough, had to make his mind up, but he's done it well in the end. And hopefully he can get into Cesarovic now, and more importantly, he gets his ground,
Absolutely. And Alan King's not bad at training flat horses, is he?
No, he's very good. So. And he's got a good few this year. So.
And if he lined up in this Cesarovic, what chance would you give him?
I think if he gets this ground, he's got a great chance. Yeah.
Excellent. Well done, Fergus.
Yeah, thank you.
Result stands at York after that steward's inquiry, the Cashback causing some interference, but they've decided to allow placings to remain unaltered.